driving instructor. We're going to talk about safe driving behavior when you first get into the car, put on your seatbelt. Can you maintain your speed in all lanes? Maintain a safe following distance. We're going to be driving a rush hour on I-94 interstate. Can you identify, understand, respond appropriately to traffic signs and signals? People below stop signs are not paying attention. Let's use this as an example. You're going to see a car coming up. They did a rolling stop. If you do that, you'll fail your test. Understands and demonstrates proper mirror checks. We have an inside mirror. We want to frame the rear window. Your inside mirror is your primary mirror. You'll see it right up here. I have a side mirror, my driver's side and passenger side. Do you effectively manage road users, school buses, semi-trucks, people in faster cars? You got to be able to manage. Do you effectively manage risk? Risk is always present. I do a segment 2 class today. I'll be going live about 6:35, 6:40 talking about risk. You don't want to miss that. Demonstrating the ability to select the proper gap. Always turn in the nearest lane. Next, yields to pedestrians. Pedestrians always have the right of way. Let's take a look at this. You're going to see pedestrians walking right now. A lady, a little boy, and a girl. They're vulnerable road users. You see them right there. They're vulnerable. They are vulnerable road users, okay? A lot of people will just force their way across and not stop. Next, on the expressway, I'm going to show you how to properly accelerate. If I go too slow, I'll get cut off. If I go too fast, I can sideswipe someone. Identifies proper gap. That takes practice. And if you don't practice, you'll have anxiety. Anxiety, like, knocks you in the gut and takes all your desire out, all your energy out. Identifies and maintains proper speed and following distance. A lot of beginning drivers tailgate because they don't develop good speed control. The one thing in these videos that you'll see, I have a good following distance in case someone slams brakes. I don't want to get rear-ended. On the expressway, we just saw a car below a stop sign. On the expressway, the two common type of collisions are a rear-end collision and a sideswipe. Next, slows down in the de-acceleration lane, not the expressway. That takes practice. Prepares to stop or merge into the flow of traffic. Improper signal. So you're going to see some of these things as I go along. This is a POV on driving anxiety. I want you to enjoy this. I want you to put in questions. I'm from the Midwest. We're going to go ahead and get it. I have my seatbelt on. I'm going to show you how I back up and reverse. I'll put an arm looking left and right. I do have a backup camera, but you have to look. You got to look around. So we always got to be aware. A tree, there was an accident here. You'll see all these cars. Who yields? I'm going to go ahead and yield for them. Okay? I got to be aware. This guy's doing his job. I'm trying to do my job and be safe. I see this person. I'm going to go ahead and turn. Okay? You got to look. If you don't know who has the right of way, you yield. I'm turning on my right turn signal. I'm slowing down. I'm going to make a right turn. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I turn and look. If you don't turn and look, you're going to hit the curb. I had a guy almost hit the curb last night. We're driving at night. I was not able to get this information, but the young adult almost literally went off the curb. Night driving is very dangerous and overwhelming. All right, I'm going to go up here and stop. This is a regulatory sign, not a regular sign, a regulatory. I stop at the stop sign. 3 seconds. You got to practice this skill set. If you don't, you're going to end up getting a ticket and one day getting hit. Okay, I'm going to make my right turn. I'm turning short. Okay? These may seem like very routine maneuvers, but you have to practice. You have to. And I'm going to make my turn. I'm trying to stay as smooth and deliberate as possible. Neighborhoods are very dangerous places. People let their guard down. Little kids come out. It's 60 degrees, so you're going to see a lot of people driving really fast and a lot of kids. Okay, I'm going to go over the speed hump really slow. And then I'm going to make a right turn. Hopefully someone will yield for me. I'm going to wait and look and stop. I'm going to show you I have to stop. Then I'm going to make eye contact. I'm going to wave. I'm going to say thank you. That's what we all need to do. It just takes a second, really. Okay, I'm going to make a right turn, blinkers on. And then I'm going to be getting, oh my God. Well, this is what you want to see, and I'm going to show it to you. There's a lot of traffic. This is I-94 interstate, but you got to be able to keep it together. And you're relying on me, so I got to be strong for you. We got to be strong for each other. Okay, I'm going to go out right in the first lane. Can't go out too fast. I don't want to rear end the car. And you got to be really smooth. I'm almost a little too close. And this car, oh God, I almost got rear-ended. There's a Chrysler 300 right behind me. You'll see it. That car right to the side of me. That's why I got to get this rear dash cam going. I made a promise to you this morning. It's at home on the bookshelf, on the hutch. I got to get it. And I'm going to set it up in this car, and you'll see a rear view mirror, excuse me, a rear view video. All right. I'm always smiling because I'm always optimistic, even when I'm tired, okay? I'm manifesting positivity, even when I'm tired or bad things have happened in my life. You've got to have that positive attitude, okay? Even when you know you got to tell someone bad news. We're in the right lane, edge line to the right. That white car, they're on some road rage stuff, level 2. They're just cutting across because they're late. That puts us all in danger. You see that white car, that white neon, okay, Dart, I think. They can't really go anywhere because it's a bunch of traffic. And that's the potential DNA. And I did not really feel like going POV driving today, but I wanted to show you, even when I'm tired, you still got to get out here and drive. Even when you don't feel like it, you still got to get out here and drive. Even when you don't want to. Because how will you get home? How will you get to work? How will you help your family? I do this for you guys. You're my family. You're my community. So I'm lifting my foot. I'm leaving room. And I'm being really smooth. And I see the white car. No, they're going to cut off. No big deal. That's how side swipes happen. Okay? And I've learned I've never driven like that because it's too dangerous. I'm just going to take my time. It's like a lot of people are really aggressively driving. You see this lady behind me. You're seeing her in the car, right? You can see her in the car. She's like riding me, man. She's in that Toyota. It's not this serious. And what I want you to do is just take a really chilled, relax. My hands are at 10 and 2. And you can tell by my face, my voice, that you got to be in that Zen zone. You got to be relaxed. Okay? It is a mental mindset. You see me looking and checking traffic, checking mirrors. And this is what, there's a semi truck to the left. You should see it in the mirror. And then right by my face, you'll see that semi truck. And we're starting to pick up to about 55. And this is a good back view, but also I'm looking in the front. And everyone's on their brakes. Now I'm going to squeeze. So I'm in the middle of a pack. And the people in a hurry, they're just going to tailgate you. And my face is very expressive too. So I'm just trying to keep good space. And I'm thinking about this for my family. And you're my family too. So let me change. All right. So we're back in the front. Taking my time. And no matter how bad it is, someone else is having a worse day. And I can't take it personal if someone cuts me off or tailgates me. I'm not going to take it personal. This is why you're here. You want to see what can you do to manage. As an instructor, you want to see how I handle it. I keep good space. I take my time. I've made sure that I've used the bathroom before I left. I have a little snack in the car. I have what I need. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do believe in aliens. There are other life forms out here. We're not alone in the galaxy. Okay, see this semi-truck? It's huge. I'm not going to cut off and get behind the truck. I'm just going to stay here in this lane right now. Okay, I'm going to get over. I'm in the middle lane, so this is safer and smoother. And I'm scanning left, middle, and right. How do I feel? I'm a little tired. I'm not hungry. I'm not irritable. I'm definitely not sleepy. 2 days ago, I only had 3 hours of sleep. I was really tired. We have a $1.5 million account. We'll know tomorrow if we have secured the account. So sometimes you do have anxiety and stress. We are picking up speed a little bit, which is fine. But my happiness or mood is not determined how fast or slow I drive. It's how safe. Thank you. Right? You want to be safe. You want to live another day. You want to get out here again. And that's something we need all of you to believe in. Safe driving. You learn this over time. When you are learning to drive, you're always learning to drive. I'm covering my brake. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I just readjusted my mirror, and I made a promise to you. I'm going to have that rear mirror view in tomorrow, and I'm going to plug it in, and you're going to see that rear view, and I'll post that video. So I maintain a good speed of about 60. And sometimes it's hard to get up in the morning. I'm not going to lie. Usually I'm very early. The last couple of days I've just been tired, just sitting there for an hour, half an hour. I was debating, should I go live? I said, I need to, so you know that sometimes you're just really exhausted. I'm just covering my brake, keeping space, and my safe driving behavior will keep me safe. Always have space. Always use your blinker. Always take your time. Even if everything else fails, I'm angry, I'm mad, something horrible happened, you can't lose your safety guidelines. You can't fall off the rails, right? You can't fall off the crazy train. The crazy train is life sometimes. And life will make you crazy if you live long enough. You'll have losses. You'll have successes. You'll have good jobs. You'll lose jobs. You'll have good relationships. It all ties together. So we're about 35 miles an hour. This PT Cruiser is tailgating the semi-truck. The one thing I want you to learn, don't tailgate. Take your time. Keep space. Also, I'll look for other good drivers. Most drivers out here are decent. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. I am a state certified driving instructor. I am paid to teach people how to drive, so I want to uphold a good standard. And this is why I decided to put this content together for you guys. And I have content from the Midwest, Texas, Florida, Kansas, New York, all over the country. So I just want to get that to you. You should be able to see the rear of the tires on the ground, and we do. Anxiety is real. Some people can't even get on the expressway. Let's imagine how these semi-truck drivers feel. I'm just trying to keep space. Oh, the semi-truck driver wants to get over. I'm gonna let them over. See, I'm making room. If he wants to get over, he can. See, I'm Ooh, that red car, bro. See that? It's communication. I just got my blessing. Okay? And when you do the right thing, you feel good. I did the right thing for that semi-truck driver. And they're good drivers out here. We're at 40. Keeping good speed and good space. What keeps me going? My family. You guys. When I see my students learn how to drive, and I know within 24 hours, 36 hours, or 48 hours, or 72 hours, they're going to get their permit, they're going to get their license. We're at 60 right now. Things are nice. Smooth. I do like the middle lane. It's very smooth. And if you look back at a lot of my videos, we're in the middle lane. Sometimes I'm in the left lane if I want to push in the morning. But you don't need to bring all that negativity home with you, because driving a lot will make you irritable and tired, and you'll hate it. But I'm not going to blame other drivers. I'm in control of me. And when you drive, I want you to be in control of you. We're at about 65. We're almost up to 70. We're at 70. That semi-truck ahead of me is going 70. Yep, right at 70. We're good. We're cruising. And I'm far enough behind the truck, I can see around it to the left. I can see underneath it some, and I can see around it to the right. Now the driver has a higher view than me, so it's like he's higher than me, he or she's higher. Like there's brake lights coming on. He's slowing down, so I need to slow down. Yep, he's got his four-ways on. And I'm squeezing my brakes. I'm keeping a lot of space, a good following distance. And he's hitting those four-ways. And there's so much controversy about these semi-truck drivers and speaking English, not speaking English. Do they really have their license? I do worry about that a little bit in terms of safety. I'm not a political instructor. I'm a driving instructor. I just want to teach people how to drive. Okay? That semi-truck driver just kind of slid over, man. Be more stable. Gradually picking up again. I think you need to have a stable mindset too. Our minds do tend to wander sometimes, thinking about family, thinking about money, thinking about what we need to do. When I'm home, I try to shut everything off. When I drive, I try to stay focused on driving. I think once you learn to drive, you'll focus in on the process. Just like when I have good speed and good space, I That's what I'm trying to do. There's a black car to my left flying. Okay. They're from Florida. Out of town driver. Back up to 65. Yep, they're in a hurry. You can see them. She cut to the left. She's now in the middle lane. We're at about 70. Yep, she's in a hurry. Once you learn the behavior of this driver, that's going to help you better able to predict. Yep, both cut off, keeping space. Taking my time. Trying to keep space. All of us want to get home alive. Either people going to work, going home to pick up their kid. Man, this truck. These truck drivers are in a hurry, of course. They're trying to make money. Every mile counts. I'm at 55 now. I go too fast, I'm going to rear in this red car, so I don't want to do that. I'm lifting my foot. You can control the speed of your car by lifting your foot. Yep. We're at 30. Pace slows down so fast. So you gotta always be ready. The semi trucks aren't playing, bro. They are moving. So we want to move safe. And I don't cut lanes real quick. I don't want to die, get hit by a truck. And I literally mean that. I'm not being sarcastic. That truck hit us, it's like a little ping pong ball. We're just bounce out the way. Even if I was trying to drive really fast and aggressive, I wouldn't be able to, because there's just so much traffic. How do I stay so calm? I try to relax, keep good speed and good space. I look at other drivers' behavior. I have a lot of eye movement. I want to show you what's behind me. All these cars. You can see it. And I'm trying to move with intentionality. Trying to be very deliberate. And it's stop and go traffic. And you can see behind me and see all the cars. And you should be able to see me looking in the mirror, checking, always looking. Because if I move really fast, like I am now, cars are going to move really fast. If I slam brakes, cars might rear end me. Good, we're picking up again. We're at about 45. And this is the I-94 corridor. And some people really hate driving. It's kind of my journey to teach you guys what to do. Back up to almost 60 again. Your heart does pound some just want to keep it moving. I'm at 70 right now. I'm trying to have good speed and good space. Enter 10 and 2. As an instructor, I want to give you the best, but also I'm going to tell you and show you what's really going on. We're trying to manage the safe driving behavior. And I'm always making constant mirror checks. Off the gas, on the gas, off the throttle, on the throttle. There was a car right in my blind spot to the right. I almost wanted to change lanes, but my mirror blind spot indicator was on. This guy to my right, I almost changed the lane. I would have cut him off. That's when you gotta look over your shoulder. Okay, I'm looked over my shoulder to the right. I'm over. That was scary because I almost cut this guy off. We're in the right lane. We're moving pretty good. It's a lot of heavy semi-truck traffic. Normally it's not like this, but they run 24 hours a day. Prevent road rage. Don't engage. That's a message board. If you're getting value, get us a thumbs up, because we're trying to get this content out to everyone who needs it. Who am I? I'm a state certified driving instructor from the Midwest. I've been doing driver's ed about 24 years. And we're trying to really prepare all of you for best practice. Having good speed control, good lane line reference. You can hear that semi-truck. Yep, there it is. Nothing I really can do. I'm gonna keep moving. Man. Whew. You can hear those tires 24 hours a day. That tire is a recap, it blew up. This is a clover leaf, and then we're off the expressway, so this is where we slow down. This is the deceleration. And then by the time we hit this curve, we need to be about 30. My cousin actually rode her truck over here. So you want to go in slow. Yep, we're at 30. I'm looking up and around the curve. And that's what you should be doing, up and around to the right. R-I-G-H-T. I'm going to get over one lane to the left, L-E-F-T, and then I'm going to squeeze my brakes. Now this is dangerous for beginners because you don't understand the volume of traffic. You can be driving at the speed limit, all of a sudden people will stop and you're rearing them. And some states, if you're rearing someone, you're at fault. So we don't want to rear end someone. And it takes patience to teach someone how to drive. I'm scanning the intersection. I'm not staring at anything. I'm just looking left, looking right. Turning my blinker up. I'm going to make a right turn at the light, L-I-G-H-T. And I want to show you what you're doing. You're coming up, and then I look to the left and check, and then I go in the first lane. You should see me looking where I want to go. I'm looking to the right. I don't know if you can visually track my eyes, but that's what I was doing. It needs to be like an eyeball cam so you can see me checking. You see all those school buses? They have priority. They're carrying kids across the United States. Those school bus drivers do a really important job. Okay, very important. There's the lane line. There's the edge line to the right. We got a broken white line. And then we have the middle left turn lane. Okay. I'm going to squeeze my brakes, and I want to see the rear of this Chrysler 300 tires on the ground. And if we can, we're just right. Perfect. Okay, I want to continue. Maintain good speed. It's just a lot of heavy traffic, and I really want to show you this to teach you. Guys, if this brought you value, subscribe. I'll be going on later about 6:45.